welcome to NCTV45 and high school football.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give them in Newcastle a try. They're a small town for living. Look around.
Now we're going to take a look and pick up the public address for senior night. And
good evening and welcome to Senior Night Fall 2018. In recognition of their talents and abilities, in appreciation of their hard work and dedication, with pride in their accomplishments, we applaud our seniors. We'll begin introduction with the football team.
Oh, thanks for sending me the picture.
The senior members of the football team are Josh Bartley, escorted by Stephanie and Joe Kelly, and Josh Bartley Sr.
What's her name?
Dante Burnett, escorted by Tara Bodo and Bobby Burnett. Brady Cartwright, escorted by Kimberly and James Cartwright. Drew Fox, escorted by Erica and John Fox and his brother Kai. Leonard Eggleston, escorted by Sherry Shaner and Leonard Eggleston Jr.
I was a councilman to beat the hell out of me. For being like that. Oh, yeah. Daily, that way.
Ryan Hyler, escorted by Bob and Tina Hyler.
Hammer won't kick out of me.
Trenton Kimbrough, escorted by Trenton Kimbrough Sr. and Ashley Jones.
It's not in there. No, it wasn't. That's good. It's nice in a row. I know. No, you're there. Just put it over here.
Nicholas Papa, escorted by David and Patricia Papa.
Sorry. Now better than later. I'm used to the things being left. You know, it's just what you make it right. The worst principle is running my life. Why could I do business so much?
Payne Prowl, escorted by Aaron Prowl and his uncle Shane Lewis.
I always thought this worked out for it. Oh, I know. They used to send Bob and Joe with that. They used to on the television for them.
Dominic Rice, escorted by Todd and Stephanie Rice and his sister Gianna Rice.
You okay?
Yeah, but I don't don't know what he talks about this.
You want to yank it?
Devin Sands, escorted by Tamika Taylor and his grandfather Tyrone Dixon.
He's one left. I repeat, left. I would call this nice.
Matthew Senchak, escorted by GJ and Maury Senchak. Joshua Thomason, escorted by Allison Webb and Justin Thomason. And now our student council and senior class representatives. Braden Stillwack, senior class president, escorted by Tommy and Kaylee Stillwack.
I love when they old folks like that. Where are we?
Alexis Gish, student council vice president, escorted by Tiffany and Jason Gish. J.C. Lynn Rankin, student council treasurer, escorted by Jason and Diana Rankin. David Kumo, senior class historian, escorted by David and Heather Kumo. Members of Executive Council, Patrick Aiken, escorted by Robert and Christine Aiken. Janaea Lee, escorted by Carnita Smith, Cameron, Jalen, and Bo. Sophia Rapone, escorted by Mary Beth Shuhanic and Richard Rapone. Our senior candy canes are Gabrielle Bartle, who's the co-captain, escorted by Mary and Ben Bartle. Paige Bethune, who is also student council secretary, escorted by Shannon Bethune, J.R. Lindsay, and her grandpa Cliff Bethune. Cindy DePaulo, who is also executive board of student council, escorted by Rossi Reed and Christopher DePaulo. Angelina Dominic, co-captain and executive board of student council, escorted by David and Rosa Dominic. Abigail Fensky, escorted by Amy Clark and her brother Carl Fensky. Dejanay Wiles, co-captain and senior class secretary, escorted by Robert and Seaman A. Wiles. Sophia Reeder, captain and senior class secretary, escorted by Christine and Steve Reeder. And now for our senior flag line, Marley Jones, escorted by Melanie Jones and her grandma Marcy Jones. Victoria Kobe, Captain and Student Council Secretary, escorted by Geraldine Cavello and her sister Mackenzie Kobe. Stephanie Toy, escorted by Jill and Chris Toy. Alasia Williams, escorted by Caprice Holmes and sisters Jalea Holland.
My old high school was second toughest. Scott High School, they built that during the WPA. The many kids stayed. Unfortunately,
Senior cross country members, Andre Corbin, escorted by Erica Corbin and his aunt Deshaun Corbin.
Between that,
that's what I think about it.
between that and these two clowns.
Don't mind
Grace Woodland, escorted by Dawn and Robin Woodland. D'Angelo Paxson, escorted by Tanya and David Paxson.
Yeah, that's good.
I should have saved the hoodie for tonight. I had the hoodie. Well, I'm doing work something different every day. I'm gonna make it. I'm wearing gold and
Alan Petrangeli, escorted by Deanne Petrangeli.
no, I'm wearing gold. It's more
Last injuries I got checked before. Herman, Logan, Jash, Ray
Abby Shawbrook, escorted by Sean and Camry Shawbrook.
Yeah, but this is great. There's some views.
Yeah, I heard that.
For the golf team, Matthew Moore, Student Council President, escorted by Steve and Sandy Moore.
You think she should throw it in the color? That's easy.
Jonathan Sabeto, Student Council Historian, escorted by Paul and Stacy Sabeto.
There's the extra game. Saturday, Woody Pie.
Yeah.
There's the Sunday, it's Sunday night at Montour, that's the and then that's a Sunday at Kennedy Gallery, that's massive.
And for our senior band members, Amanda Arbello, escorted by Margarita and Tony Arbello.
I've been up there. I went to Farrell. I saw it Kennedy Gallery.
You went to so we saw Kennedy Catholic coach at an all-star game right before he
Raven Chapel, drum major, escorted by Tressa and Ray Chapel and her brother Christian.
Well, I know Woody has a good facility, so I don't want to go.
You saw.
It's close.
Yeah.
Really.
You were in 40. You missed the.
Andrew Cavarino, escorted by Michelle Richard and Jason Cavarino.
Sharon.
Oh, they played before.
Johnstown Region Sharon. Yes, they're good. They look like John Price. I hope to meet him.
Emily Klein, band manager, escorted by Aaron and Aaron Klein.
It sucks
Right. But it does. They're always better.
I think the section itself.
What are you saying? Kind of, he's doing kind of. There you go.
Antonio Titilla, escorted by Sean and Brandy Ford.
I don't think you're anything that can beat us.
I want to set up for
Matthew Gibson, drum major, escorted by Scott and Stephanie Gibson. Elisa Groves, escorted by Robert and Erica Groves.
Looks like I'm walking right across the lawn.
Yeah, go away from that.
Come sit in between these two nice couples.
You look at this.
Good.
Timothy Hall, escorted by Timothy and Tamala Hall.
This is really weird. Sides of it. Like this is like. What's those stuff being called? Yes.
Samantha Jones, escorted by Richard and Stephanie Jones.
Maybe not, Highlands. These glad-handed people down here. I'm gonna place a phone call.
Joshua Kildew, escorted by Patricia Kildew and Alfred Anderson. Nicolette Pierce, also the senior class vice president, escorted by James and Nikki Jo Pierce. Annalyn Wary, band manager, escorted by Veronica and Jeff Wary. And our foreign exchange student, Maria Sarayenko, daughter of Igor and Natalia Sarayenko, and escorted by her host parents, Michael and Kimberly Mayaka.
Milo's panicking. We're on the red painted side, okay? Yeah, the red painted side. Tell me to calm down. Milo, you're just getting out of the gate. I told red side.
Please give our seniors and their families another round of applause.
Okay, now we're going to take a break. Also, Red Hurricane football
Thank you very much.
on NCTV45.
Or take out Big J's Hurricane Grill. Maureen and Big J say everybody is.
You don't call. How about yourself?
Elham's for one great dining experience. Hello, folks. Angelo Parada for Ferrone Brothers. Wow, you have to try their food. Great Italian food, and on the south side on Mill Street, Ferrone Brothers for pepperoni rolls, pizza, any Italian dish that you can imagine. Okay, and a whole lot more. It's Ferrone Brothers. Stop by, they have those daily specials, and they look forward to seeing you. Tell them NCTV45 sent.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's pregame event. Please welcome to the field, the Newcastle Red Hurricane marching band, the candy cane on the flag line, Big Reds, and the JV and varsity cheerleaders.
Son, drink up to your place. Go and play. Come to Gallo. Italian Villa today.
Now we'll pick up the pregame festivities with the Newcastle Red Hurricane marching band.
Oh, I see you.
Is he getting kicked? Are they Jason goes away.
Scholarship for soccer.
Fire and brimstone speech in the locker room. Because our best two games are going to be the last one. I can't read about this shit.
And now, as we're waiting the arrival of both teams, I see the locker room opening up for the Highland Rams. And let me explain the situation that's been put to me. The possibility of a three-way tie totally exists. So, a win by Beaver tonight, forcing Montour down, will boost the Red Hurricane into the playoff situation.
And now, here's the starting lineup.
And we'll pick up the public
Seniors
address and then we'll talk more
for
about this.
2018 Newcastle High School Red Hurricane. Number 1, Drew Cox. Number 3, Josh Thomason. Number 5, Payne Proud. Number 10, Dante Burnett. Number 21, Leonard Eggleston. Number 27, Trent Kimbrough. Number 35, Braden Cartwright. Number 36, Ryan Hyler. Number 43, Devin Sands. Number 76, Josh Bartley. And number 88, Dominic Rice. Honorary captains tonight are seniors Matt Bain Sinchak and Nick Pepa. And here are the rest from the 2018 Newcastle High School Red Hurricanes. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us
Now,
for a moment of silence
national anthem.
to honor the memory
And
of 10-year-old
also
Elvira Embry, who was a fifth grader at George Washington Intermediate School, who lost her life this week during an act of violence. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to honor America and our veterans, the ones who have passed and the ones that are still fighting for our freedom. Will everyone please rise for the playing of our national anthem. And please remain standing for the Newcastle High School alma mater.
Now we're back. And before we get the opening kickoff, let's take a break and hear from these great sponsors.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-50.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at
Holy snowman, it's the Turf Bar, home of great sandwiches, appetizers, tacos, you name it, they have it at the Turf Bar. It's just the right food. You'll enjoy those special drinks. They're there too. And get that nice cold beverage, relax, enjoy the Turf Bar. If you ain't there, you should be. Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program. Pegley's Pasta Amore. When you're hungry for that great Italian taste, bellissimo, it is tremendous. You have to stop by Pegley's for pasta, sandwiches, pizza. Yes, it's Pegley's Pasta Amore. For that great Italian taste. It's not just for Sunday anymore. Head over to Pickles.
Okay, we're back, and Highlands has won the toss. They've elected to receive. Newcastle will get the ball in the second half. Newcastle wearing the all black, it's a blackout tonight, and Highlands with the white shirt, gold pants, and Ram insignia on the helmet. Now, we'll talk a little bit about what has to happen here, but here's the opening kick. Ball sails deep, lands on the 10-yard line. Advance to the 20, the 25, up to the 30. And there where you get a pile of individuals and the stop is made. Now the King defense will have to look a lot sharper than it has in recent games, as they significantly need to shut down the run. Highlands comes out. They put 4 to the near side. Now they shift them around to the other side, and they break the huddle with too many guys, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty for illegal substitution. That'll back the Rams up 5 yards and start them out 1st and 15. Right away, we saw the initial lineup was 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. And the Rams, as if you recall from last season, they can throw the ball. They've got 1 back set, and let's see what's happening. Three to this near side. They send motion to the far side. That puts everybody in a pass pattern. Ball caught on the 25, and that's going to be his forward progress for absolutely no gain.
Brought down by Devin Sanders.
And we're back, and apologize for the inconvenience, as we have not been able to change the screen right here, so we'll work with the technical difficulty. Ball caught and stopped at the 30-yard line.
Those passes complete. Brandon Johnson. Brought down by Gavin George.
Empty, one of the backers got to come over. One of the backers got to come out.
Timeout called by the Canes, and we're going to keep it right here as we try and get
volleyball team is selling raffle tickets for $170 worth of scratch-off tickets. The drawing will be tonight at halftime. You can pick up your tickets at the table in the end zone. Also, the cheerleaders are going to be going around at halftime.
We're going to come
to
back.
Money to fundraise for the Blandford Galley Memorial Scholarship Fund.
to you. Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust. And we're back. Canes intercepted the ball, returned it to the 20, ran 2 plays, got down to the 5 where it was first and goal, and now it is second and goal. Folks back at the studio, we're back. And second and 5 from the 5. The old familiar iron beam position, and we've got a 2-back set, one to the near side, and they run it right into the end zone. Touchdown for the Canes. Now, we're going to keep an eye out on the Montour Beaver game as we progress through the evening.
Hey Joe, did you
Cartwright in to attempt the extra point.
Right hash on Washington, 60, correct?
Cartwright's the kicker. Thomas and the man who scored the
Playing
touchdown.
about 5 yards off. He's back up.
Snap is down, kick is good, and through.
Cartwright's kick is good, with 8:59 left to go. In the first
So
quarter,
with
it's for
8:59
Newcastle
left,
7.
it's Newcastle 7, Highlands nothing. And we'll take this second to update our scoreboard and get everything squared away for you. Unexpected problems on the technical side, but we're back. Canes lead with 9 minutes to go in the game, and everything's back to the wing, folks. Make sure at the studio, to keep an outlook for Montour Beaver. We want to tell everybody that's our game to watch. Ball set to be booted from the 40, and boom, it sails back to the 10. Advanced up to the 20.
25 and hit, and he drives to the 35-yard line. Highlands taking over 1st and 10 at the 35. Highlands likes to throw the ball. We saw that last year when we were down there. They put 2 to the near side, wings on each side, and 1 to the far side. Canes are going to have to get on it again. Inside handoff to the fullback, who stopped for a 5-yard loss. They're going to mark it on 31. Ford Lark. Yards lost, brought down by Devin Sands. Excuse me there, folks. And it'll be 2nd and 14. Two to the near side, 1 to the far side. Double wing, and they're passing again. Ball sails over the middle and intercepted. 30, and he's into the end zone untouched. That 8:05, and things are rolling in the right direction here as we'll get ready for the numbers. Remove that 7, and we'll be grabbing a 1, and I have to think
Bernie's coming, Rob Rocco, get one off.
I have to think that Mr. Cartwright will be putting that through.
Devin off the field, Johnny.
And we'll wait for the 2nd digit. Boom, man, it's through. And beautiful way to go. Newcastle 14 and Highlands 0. And that looks a little bit better as we get ready for the kick. Ball sails, bounces at the 10, rolls back to the 5. He's up to the 10 to 15, has an opening inside the 20, ball down at the 23, 7:58 left in the first. And we'll see if Highlands elects to put the ball in the air again. Carefully watching.
And so the official is in practice and makes the call.
The score situation. Penalty against the Highland Rams, and that backs them up. No score yet in Beaver. And ran out of bounds at the 20. That's going to be a first down.
Two out of bounds by Brady Cartwright on the beaches of good night.
First and 10 from the 20. 7:52 on the clock. Back to pass, ball up and caught and dropped, and he was out of bounds. Great coverage on the play. Thought that looked close, like it could have been intercepted again. Kane needed a little more height, and let's see what we got. And it's a run and picks up a yard. It looked like illegal procedure, and I'm guessing that that's going to be the call.
Not only was it incomplete, they called intentional grounding, which was a terrible call. Clock stop and a penalty.
And they backed them up to the 15. Second and we'll call it 15. 7:41 on the clock. Two to the far side. One to the near side with a double wing type of look. As the pillar has the fullback back a little bit further than normal. Pass out to the flat and incomplete.
That was pass. And no Gillette calls incomplete.
You better keep it in front of us,
There's a third down 15.
Blackhawk leading Beaver Falls 7-0.
Tackle and catch. Good drop and tackle and catch. 15.
And we're watching Montour and Beaver, and we have no score there yet.
Tunnel screen.
We've got 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side with a one-back set, and that was an unbelievable play for the Highland Rams to be able to get rid of the ball. Just spectacular as it bounced.
Get out, Gavin. Get Gavin out here. Gavin. Get Gavin. Gavin.
There's nobody there. Now they got coverage on both wings. Here comes the punt. And ball hits at the 48.
Get away! Get away, Gavin!
Down at the 50. We're going to go to this break. We'll be right back.
Germaini's Jewelers in downtown Newcastle since 1947 at 39 North Mercer Street has watches, giftware, and much more. And wait, now featuring John Wynn Jewelry, 50% off. Mariana Jewelry, made in Israel. Rings, diamonds, pendants of every shape, color, and size.
And first play, McKnight picks up 9. And we're going to do some housekeeping here as we get rolling. Kane's 2nd and 1. 2 to the far side, 1 near side. 1 back set, hand off, and stop for a loss. 3rd and 3, and McKnight runs left side up through, and he's in for the. And we do a little creative work on the third. I might jump the gun a little bit, but it's 3.
With 5:34 left to go in the first quarter. Newcastle 21.
We're going to take, we'll keep it here.
Hey Joe.
Kane's. Interesting set of circumstances. We've got 5:34. We're not seeing anything with the Beaver Montour yet. See? 21. But 1 to the far side, 2 to the near side, a wing to the near side. And this is actually the first time they've had a 1 back set. And Arts.
Cameron Taylor on the carry right down by Trent Kimbrough.
Across the 40, out of bounds at 36. 4:31 on that first period clock. It's into the end zone for the score. And that's a score for the Rams.
7th rushing touchdown of the season. And the Rams marching 69 yards on 5 plays, all on the ground.
Now here comes the kick. And they're going for 2. Pass, and it was a direct snap, and the score is good.
3:49 left to go in the first quarter. The score Newcastle 21, Highlands 8.
Newcastle 21, Highlands 8, and put that in the column, and then we'll take a break and hear from these great sponsors. Norm A. Gabriel, MSPT, invites you to Washington Center Physical Therapy. Professional physical therapist services since 1987. Call 724-654-2444. Proud sponsors.
Your family and friends will be pleased if you suggest dining at Mary's Middle Eastern Restaurant in Newcastle. Lamb and chicken dishes, stuffed grape leaves, tabbouleh, hummus, kibbe, and so much more from their huge menu. When you're looking for something different for your dining experience, then Mary's is the answer. Many of their customers come in from nearby counties. Mary's Middle Eastern Restaurant, located on Long Avenue in Newcastle. Call 724-652-2447.
Hello, friends. Pinella Brothers, 1701 Hamilton Street, provided funding for this program. Advanced out to the 35-yard line. 3:40 Canes leading 21-8. Kane down and can't see who it is.
Kane, both cards pulled on street when he was going to quarterback.
21-8.
Right side, they blocked our end. I'm not talking about the car. 1926.
And we'll take a look, and we're going to come right back.
Our A and B got back.
Norm A. Gabriel, MSPT, invites you to Washington Center Physical Therapy. Professional physical therapist services since 1987. Call 724-654-2444. Proud sponsors of this program.
We're back. And here come the Canes. They send one to the far side, one to the near side. One back set and timeout called by the official.
Yeah, we got 3 here. We're okay.
And look and see what seems to be the issue. I guess he wasn't paying attention to the numbers so well. Hand off to Josh, and Josh 5 yards. They got mixed up between an 8 and a 3. And really kind of unbelievable. 2nd and 6. 21-8. And a 3:10 on a moving clock. One to the far side, one near side. As up across the 40 to the 41. Flag flies.
I didn't see it. I just saw the flag.
It's on Newcastle. And wow. Talk about shooting yourself in the foot. That's 15 yards. That puts the ball back on the 25. And you got to pick up 20 yards for the first down. Canes break the huddle. Whistles blow. And two to the far side, two to the near side, one far side, rolls near side, and reverses his field. Flag intentional ground. And
you know what?
That's going to be intentional grounding and loss of down.
It is lost down and it's 5 yards.
And
No, just third down.
now it's 4th down and the ball back at the 10. as the Canes totally came unglued. Ball hits it to 38, bounces out at the 43. As people
roll out of bounds on the 43-yard line. So Highlands will take over first and 10. They can take that at 43.
Back at the station for them to keep checking on that Montour Beaver game. First and 10 for Highlands. 2 to the far side, 1 near side. 2:30. Ball snapped, inside handoff, straight ahead, and down to the 32-yard line, which is a first down. Player down for the Rams will take this break.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo funeral, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen in your family. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion. The William and Roger
that sunset trip.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
Rams with 2 to each side, back to pass, wide open on the far side, ball caught and will be marked at the 25, bringing up 2nd and 5. Short 5 called for. 1:51 on the clock. Two to each side, one back set. There goes the quarterback up the middle, and he gets down to the 10-yard line. They're going to spot the ball on the 10, and it'll be first and goal. Minute 30 left in first. First and goal, 2 to each side. Ball thrown, tipped, and caught in the end zone. And unbelievable. They'll line up and go for 2. Their kicker, we were just told, got hurt in a soccer game, broke his foot, and we'll see if they're not kicking. back passed and broken up. And that's 14 with 1:14 to go.
Highlands 14.
There you go, a little offset there. Ball kicked and sails down to 18 and advanced up to the 40-yard line. 1 minute, 8 seconds left in that first period. And Rams scratching their way back into it. 21-14. One to each side. Quarterback keeps it. He's at the 40, 45, 50, down the sidelines and out of bounds.
Big bang on the carry. Knocked out of bounds by Tony Pryor.
And first and 10 for the Canes, ball resting at the 43. 1 minute and 1 second. 61 seconds, in come the Canes. They put one to each side. Canes only have 3 first downs because they're scoring every time they really touch the ball. Problem is, they don't start throwing the ball.
Right down by Max Weston.
And ball advanced out to the 39. Called to 38. Second, and we're going to call it 6. And there's time for another play. Inside handoff, there goes Josh moving his way down to the 30-yard line. That's going to be a first down and 14.4 seconds left in the first. And that's going to do it. We're going to take this break. We'll be right back.
Score, Newcastle 41, Highlands 14.
Score big, then get over to Shenango Auto Mall. George Fiacco, General Sales Manager, and his experienced staff will be glad to talk to you about all the amazing used car deals from their huge inventory. Lifetime powertrain warranties, extended warranties, guaranteed credit approval. They have a body shop and full detail shop. It's not your normal used car lot. They also buy cars, trucks, and SUVs. is located at 2515 Elwood Road in Chenango Township. Call 724-698-7304.
Pokeberry Exchange at 4100 Mercer Street has gifts galore and a bacon for you want to explore. Lamps, unique lamps in every shape and color, and will excite any of your house. Wind chimes and from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange.
And here we go. One to the far side. Team shift over, which is like a cooling guard. Josh fighting through, getting inside the 25 down to the 23-yard line. Flag waved off. The fullbacks and Josh crosses the 23, enough for the first down, 11:27, and that's 1st and 10. See where they spot the ball. Ball spotted on the 16-yard line. Grins and pulling that four-man front, and then walk up a linebacker, and there goes Big Knight down to the 10 and out at the 5. They're going to spot that. I'm looking at the 6. It's 1st and goal. Testing my eyesight there, folks.
At the 106-yard line.
Canes come up one to the far side, 2 of the blocking backs, and Josh goes up the middle and down to the 1.
Josh Donaldson on the carry. Brought down by Ethan Jones.
And we are in the 2nd. And he tries it. He got hit by his own guy there.
Down by Daniel Pittman.
9:58 left in the 2nd period. Ball put back on the 4-yard line. It's 3rd and, oh, they put it on the 3. 3rd and 3. Ball on the 3. Midnight sprints left side and
Equals McKnight on the carry. Gets in the end zone for the Newcastle touchdown.
And
Rain Target does that there support good goes.
Ball spotted at the 10. Ball sails through.
Everyone's kick is good. With 9:22 left to go in the first half. The score in Newcastle 28, Highlands 14. Emily marker on the play.
What the penalty marker is here.
Personal foul against Highlands, against Newcastle.
Personal foul, and that's against Highlands. 28-14. Kane's lined up to kick. Umbrella's out down below us. Ball backed up. 2-25.
Run first, baby. Run first.
Travels up to the 49.
Cameron Taylor.
What deep tackles does he have in there?
First and 10 Highlands at the 50-yard line.
First and 10 Highlands at the 50 as the market. And picks up a yard.
Cameron Taylor on the carry. Brought down by Peyton Brown.
Down there. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Catches the inbound.
Pass caught out of bounds.
There's a third down and 9 from Highlands.
Move down and smash. Move down and smash. Out to the post. Get out to the post. Smash. Gotta get Pumpkin. Is he there? Pumpkin, nickel. 5 yards. Move down to the field.
5-yard penalty against the Rams.
Nickel 3.
No.
Looks like Laurel's leading Stowe on 20-6.
Flat player, shoot. Flat player.
As we continue to search for a score that Everybody here's looking for it.
Ball is passed. Legally running short. We got 4th down and 9.
Incomplete.
Full ready.
We gotta get somebody else off.
Yeah, Lucas.
Call a timeout. We're gonna have 12 on the field. Get another guy off. We have 12. Timeout. 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 Now we're good.
Now, Canes match up on 4th and 9. One to each side, and there's the punt. Bad punt, hits on the 40 and rolls back. Why they didn't get away from it a little further than that, I don't know.
Newcastle will take over. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Canes. 8:13 on the clock. And conversations on both sides of the field.
We got stretch.
First down Newcastle on their 40. 8:13 to go, first half. Red Herd 28 hours, 15. Newcastle scored the first 7. They took advantage of 2 numbers on a 5-yard throw. And that's another thing you have to feel. Coming into this game, I was just +1 and that wasn't the big problem. Now Newcastle
It's 16.
And running to the near side and crossing the 50 and then the 45. It's going to be a first down for the Canes.
Brought down by Johnny Grimes.
Yes. It's a football game. It's football. It's Virginia Tech game.
As we'll check out the scoreboard here. And not seeing anything.
Next handoff was taken by Josh Collison.
Knight's handoff taken by Josh and nothing doing. Beaver leading Montour 7-0 right now. Beaver leading Montour 7-0 Good news for the Canes, as the Canes are leading 28-14 right here. 7:16 left on the clock. One to the near side, and then they got it's an I formation with the walking backs on the right, and then everybody going to the left. They're going to call a hold, and McKnight's gone. He's going to go into the end zone, but they're going to call as that's going to be holding on the Canes. It's going to back them up 15 yards. Didn't think the hold was that great of a situation. However, holds a hold. 6:42. Canes, ball placed on 45.
2 remaining, first half.
Second, Canes have to get 23 yards. Second and 23. And there goes Josh up across the 50 and fumbled, and Highlands says they have it. And everybody's getting on Powell.
Remember by Highlands.
Personnel, right? You got personnel, right?
And ball will be placed on the 36-yard line. 37. 13-0 Beaver. As
37-yard line.
great things happening there.
Get Matt back. Get Matt back.
Back to pass, and was that a catch? Yeah, they're going to rule the catch.
It's complete to DJ Loveland.
.6:10 in the second period. Second, call of 5. It almost looks like 6. And dipping around and crossing midfield. And now 43.
Bounce, Drew.
And Matt Jordan.
The outside. Baylor. Drew's in the post. Drew's in the post.
3 to the far side for the Rams. 2 to the near side as they empty the backfield. Motion and caught right on the other side. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage there.
Right down by Payne Brown. And Devin Sanders.
Payne got to get to the wide side. Payne got to get over. Payne got to get over. Payne, get Payne over here. And Matt got to be on the other side. Matt. Matt got to get in the middle. Tell Matt, it's 3. Matt. Devin got a line of school. Devin doesn't know. He's still coming.
2nd and 5. 2 to the far side, 1 near side. Here goes the run. Cross the 35, cross the 30, and out of bounds. That's first down.
Back Matt up.
Going Flyers. Price has it down the sideline 20. Head down.
Ball gets to the 15-yard line.
DJ Loveland to Tony Grimes. Grimes brought down by Dante Burnett.
Four down linemen for the Canes, and here comes the rush. Grabbed and thrown down. Yeah, as I've been told, marker down at 17.
Screen. Hey, I like screen here. Screen here.
446, 28-14. Second period.
Hey, yes, no doubt. Tell Monte, you stay here.
As back in the studio, they're watching the high school scoreboard carefully for us. 13-6 is Beaver beating on tour.
Might get a screen. Count that one back up a little bit.
2 to each side. One back set and takes the handoff and they try to flank or screen and falls incomplete.
Pockets in the middle. Who's over the ball? That was a stack play. That was a stack. We got 2 downs here. Make sure we get a good drop out of back. Screen.
2 to each side. One back set.
Why is taking so close? Back him up.
3-man rush for the Canes.
Back. You're deep. You're 2 yards deep.
There's a snap.
We got the ball.
Ball fumbled. First and 10 Canes. Feels good dodging that bullet. After turning the ball over, the Canes defense comes up big. First and 10, ball spotted on the 41 and 4:21. It would be nice to get a score now. And a Coney Island hot dog and some Augustine's pizza wouldn't be bad either. A little chilly out here tonight. One to each side, and there goes that ball caught. And down the sidelines he goes. And down to the Brown catching the ball over the middle, cutting back around the defensive back and carrying it down to the 11-yard line. First and 10 Canes. 4:08 on the clock. We're at the 4-minute mark. Canes leading 28-14. And a score would be nice right now. Lockers to the right side of the line. They crashed left and they are all over Big Night.
Brought down by Jeremiah Nelson.
3:22. Canes come out, one to the far side. Hand off to Josh. And stop at the 15-yard line. Canes have succeeded in losing 4 yards on the last 2 plays, making it 3rd and 14.
Especially when it's white, they're spread out.
Knight comes in with the play.
6 seconds.
Snap. Over the middle pass. Knocked away. And I believe you're going to get roughing the passer on the Rams as there's a flag.
Marker on the play.
Well, it had to be because if they hit him, it had to be like.
Roughing the passer against Highlands.
And the penalty will bring up a first down. So, half the distance to the goal, and that should come with an automatic first down goal. As I'm looking, and
You're okay with the zone blitzes?
I know it's not, the scoreboard showing down 4, the marker's showing down 3, and I know it's not down 4.
We were always.
That's why we had 2 automatic in the field. That's automatic first.
That's an automatic first down, and as I said, and now we get the down markers right. First and goal. Crowding the line are the Rams, and they tackle at the 10-yard line. Mark it at the 11. The Rams starting to really come up for the run.
Brought down by Jeremiah Nelson.
Not getting away, we stay up.
Yeah.
Last check, Beaver 13, nothing over Montour. 136, clock stops, and there's a powwow with the guys in stripes. Looking at the conversation on the other side. Second and 10. And that's wrong. Second and 11. As the ball's on an 11 because it was first and goal.
All right, now let's looks like let's have a discussion with Joe. I think this is the. I think this is the. I think that's what. I think that's
what. Clock gets wound with 1:35 and counting. First and 10 from the 11. Second and 11 from the 11. And now a flag on Highlands.
with the whistle, the official standing nearest
120.
Coach Girardi threw a penalty flag. Now here they go over there.
We're going to take this break. We'll be right back. Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North of Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll take a step back into time at Lombardo's Apothecary at 1230 South Mill Street. Will take you back in time. Take you back in time to make you feel better. They have cards, snacks, all kind of toiletries and
health and beauty aids that will make you feel great. They also have prescriptions too. It's Lombardo's Apothecary. Call 724-654-8100. Special thanks to Little Johnny's 2 downtown, who provided funding for this program.
And now,
My question is, when your back is to them, how do they not? Yeah, but he was way on here. He's standing on the
ball 2nd and 11. I'm not sure at all what the flag was. 1:20 on the clock, and they wind the clock. Straight ahead goes Josh, crossing the 10 and getting down to the 9. Now, minute 10. It's third, ball marked on the 8, as far as I can tell. Check that 9. 51 seconds. 48. 28-14. Third down. 41 seconds. Here comes the rush. Josh gets down to the 6.
Down by Noah's What?
And the way he's letting the clock run, I'm thinking that he's going to kick. Time called with 3 seconds on the clock.
If they block it, we got to cover it. The only problem is
28-14. And Nadine, if you're listening, refresh your text.
Yeah, we did. We tried.
13 nothing Beaver, and I'm going to just make sure Beaver doesn't score anymore. Score, and score often, Beaver.
I'll look right now.
As everybody's waiting for the kick. And this should be a chip shot for Josh. 3 seconds on the clock. And 28-14. And this is the attempt to ice the kicker, I guess. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Hey, Tim. Yeah, Antonio, I mean, he gets the backer that puts his bead, but not very well. So, yeah, he does get in the way.
Well, rather than take a break, we'll come right back because here they come. 28-14. And Brandon lines up to hit this over. Snap high, but kick is through. No!
Alright, give me that
That was a tough angle.
And that's the end of the first half. There's the score. Newcastle 28.
First half,
Highlands
28-14.
28.
And
We get the ball,
we're
right?
gonna get the ball as we come back out, and hey, not bad. Everything going right now the Canes' way, at home and away from home, and we'll take it. We'll be here to watch the bands and just enjoy. As we get ready for the Highlands band. We'll be, let's pick up the public address.
Here they are, the pride of Highlands. Stomp your feet and make some noise. Under the field leadership of drum majors Cole Berquist and Emily Crawford, with drill team captain Mallory DiStefano and Concord captain and choreographer Marissa Callender, we are proud to present the 2018-19 edition of the Highlands Varsity Marching Band. Polish up those boogie shoes, y'all. Tonight we celebrate the soulful dance sounds of disco. Our first selection was recorded by the Tramps and featured on the 1977 motion picture soundtrack to Saturday Night Fever, Burn Baby Burn to Disco Inferno. Made famous by Mr. Isaac Hayes. Who's the baddest band in the land? Rams. That's right. Here's the theme from Shack. Can you dig it? offered by Christina Aguilera and Miss Elliott in 2004. We're talking about the car wash. We hope you enjoy our performance this evening. The Highlands Varsity Marching Band staff for the 2018-19 season includes Assistant Director David, Band Press Sponsor Preston Francis, Volunteer Staff Member Dr. Deb Leahy, Woodwind Instructors Rick Matt and Clint Lyle, Brass Instructors Bob Rowe and Matt Krupke, Percussion Instructor Terry Cox, Drill Team Choreographer Isabel Augustine, and Director of Bands for Highlands High School, Mr. Anthony Brescia. Thank you for your kind attention. We'd like to thank the Newcastle Marching Band for their hospitality this evening.
I wasn't sure.
I wasn't 100%.
I definitely made it a guess.
Because on those, like, when it happens that fast, I'm like, oh man, where did you start that?
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, who caught it, which, you know, who is it and what's going on, and by the time I got
It was the same guy, he picked off really fast.
he did.
And he should have had a third one right here, and then it'd be a touchdown.
Okay, so, these scores all hold up.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Newcastle Red Hurricane Marching Band.
This is really good for
The band is driven by Mr. Nick Elba, assisted by Mr.
hold up the
Howard.
way it is now.
Donating the Reason Chapel and Matthews. Tonight, for your entertainment, we will present a show of music and Billboard charts. He began with the song that was made popular by the 80s group Highlands. And now, we will kick off our halftime show with Call Me.
I mean, could you imagine that? Okay, so we play average and they play South Forget, perfect scheduling, right?
Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street.
Light gray Honda CRV, license plate number JGH 8447.
Mount
JGH 8447.
dressings.
Must be moved or it will be towed.
This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know that.
Everybody got the 50-50 ticket.
When you were growing up, right in downtown.
Nice drawing worth $155.
Yes, it's Joseph's.
Winning number
Sales and service, 347 East Washington Street, Newcastle. As lawnmowers, zero turn petrol members, made in the USA, ridge to inch cut, batteries by Oregon, built service at your home or your shop. Service special starts as low as $69. Call Jim Micko & Sons, 724-652-6911.
Losing a loved one is difficult, and the grief it puts on your family can be troublesome. Ed and Don DiCarlo Funeral Home and Cremation Incorporated strive to make the hardest time for you and your family a comfortable one. They can accommodate from large gatherings to smaller private viewings and memorial services. They've been serving the area for over 50 years. Ed and Don DiCarlo Funeral Home and Crematory Incorporated. 941 South Mill Street, Newcastle, at 3000 Wilmington Road, Neshannock Township. Website, DiCarboFuneralHome.com, or call 724-658-4711. If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle, on Kennedy Square.
Today's program furnished by a grant from Chilla and Forest on Mill Street in Newcastle.
Chuck Tanner would be proud of the restaurant that bears his name. Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, owned and operated by the Papazikas family, would love for you to be part of a Newcastle tradition. Come enjoy the great breakfast, super lunch, and second-to-none dinner choices from their Italian, Mediterranean, and American cuisine. You can relax with a wonderful atmosphere and something from the bar. If you're planning an event, ask about their banquet facility. Tanner's Restaurant is located at 2305 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-658-5900.
These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, funding for this program furnished by Mary's Turner's Day Spa. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658. This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sapp at themadunit.com. A special thanks to the YMCA for caring about the Lawrence County community and providing funding. This program was provided through funding from Cedar's Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Butts, Flowers, Gifts, and More in downtown Newcastle for their today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Big Shop.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store or the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Okay, folks, 28-14, and let me give you all the good news. First of all, Beaver 20 on tour 6. The Canes 28, the Rams 14. Remember, during hurricanes it always rains, and for the Newcastle Red Hurricane, things are starting to look up as the rain begins to fall down. If everything stood the same as it is right now, we would be faced with a must-win at Ambridge. The only way that Montour could get into the playoffs would be by beating South Fayette. So we would
once again, the winner for $170 worth of trash tickets is Charles Fair.
Stood right as it is now. So it's not a time for the Canes to let up. They're going to be getting the ball. It's hurricane type weather as the rain comes down and everybody moves in under the roof at the friendly confines of Taggart Stadium and Righty Laurel Field. And we're waiting for the Rams to come kick the ball. Thanks to our sponsors, and also thanks to, I want to give a special thanks out to the Upper Crust, Alley's Upper Crust, for their sponsorship of community television in Newcastle. And there goes the kick. It sails down around the 20, picked up at the 14, and then out of bounds. And we're in the third.
Word on the return. Two out of bounds by Isaiah Coleman.
11:56. Ball rests on the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
That game, the winner of that game is in the playoffs. Newcastle is eager to win. Highlands is much forward.
And out come the Canes with 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. And there goes Big Knight on the left side out at the 16, 17-yard line. He marked at the 16. Second and call it 8. Rain beginning to let up a little bit here at Taggart Stadium. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side, motion away, and they run jet sweep, and it's looking good for Devin Sands. He carries the ball out to the 29-yard line.
Right down by Deshaun Holly.
1st and 10 for the Canes.
We have a winner, 450-50 draw.
If the Canes are able to keep the margin at 10 plus, as it is right now, they'll get points for that. We're talking about it. Right through the middle, and there goes Josh, and he's off to the races, getting down to the 20-yard line, and down to the 19. And that's with 11:05 on the clock, and that's a great run. Canes will have a 1st and 10 at the 19. Two to the far side, and one back set as inside toss, and that gets down to the 16. 10:28. Just before the half, a rare field goal miss by Brandon Cartwright. Ball spot at the 18. Second and 7, called 2nd and 8. We're under the 10-minute mark in the third. 9:55. 2 to the far side. Straight ahead goes Josh. And I'm looking, he got down to the 13-yard line. Third and call it 4. One to each side. Wing is on the near side. Reverse. And Cox gets it back inside the 15.
Right down by Johnny Grimes.
That's going to bring up 4th down.
Make sure Texas in.
And cart right in, ball down, kick is up and through. So with 8:15,
So with 8:15, let me go in the third quarter to score. Newcastle 31, Highlands 14.
We'll just leave it right here. That's a great feeling as things look great for the Canes. 8:15 on the clock.
What's not your wall?
31-14. We'll look for further updates from Nadine on that text. And ball hits on the 15, picked up on the shoestring and ran to the left side and out of bounds at 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 30.
Threw out of bounds by Gavin Jordan. First and 10, Highlands at their own 30-yard line.
8:07 on the clock. There's the snap, and quarterback decides to keep. He runs outside, gets out at the 32-yard line, making it 2nd and 8. Canes in the black uniforms, Highlands in the white with gold pins. Two to the near side, two to the far side. Quarterback keeps, runs over center and breaks to the outside. It's a first down. Ball goes out of bounds at the 41. Make it 1st and 10 with 7:50 on the clock. To the far side, to the near side with a one-back set. Canes have to watch that run. They've been great at picking off the pass. Ball sails into the middle and dropped. He had a hold of it, rolled over. The ball came out, and nice break for the Canes at 7:44 in the third. As far as we know, it's still 20-6. Beaver over in Montour. Two to each side, fullback around the wide side, and flags fly at the 7:38 mark.
Payne Brown and Logan Gibson, only marker on the play.
And Nadine and Dusty, we're still looking for that report from you. Check the text. Ball moves back to the 29. Second and 22. Three to the near side, one to the far side. Ball sails over the middle and caught and taken down at the 44. Clock continues to run. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side, and a 1 back set. Now the Canes look to come up and challenge the throw as look for one of these linebackers to go. And it's the outside linebacker on the near side. Pass caught at, and he breaks the tackle and gets up across the 50 to the 58. And there's a penalty marker down just out of your screen view. Penalty markers down at, check it, the 46.
Illegal one, Highlands. And a good drop and tackle to catch.
Illegal drop and tackle to catch. Highlands and 20 to 13 as Montour has scored, cutting lead to 7. Beaver up by 7. Ball backs to the 36. Third down, 15. Two to the far side, 2 to the near side. 6:27 on the clock. Ball being chased down, quarterback chased down. 25. And clock continues to move and punt formation for the Rams.
Another corner got to come out. He's going to be back. We got to get another corner out. Get Trent over here. Trent over here.
And ball fielded at the 35 now, up to the 50-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for the Canes.
One corner got to come out.
A lot to be watching here as we cruise
Well, he's
through
staying in the game, so one corner got to come out.
this third period. It's my understanding that Beaver, we need them to win by more than 10. They're up currently by 7.
Two linemen went in and one got. We took 2 out. We made Dante.
2 to the far side. And there's a fake, and here comes McKnight. Picks up 3.
Now, when you go to regular, you get 2 linemen.
Right down by Seth
Well, because Rocco, those guys, that's right, the defensive line screwed up. I think 2 of those guys got to come out. Now, have nickel personnel. When we say regular, who goes in?
And
One line goes.
McKnight looks like he twisted his ankle as he is on the sidelines.
What happened with the D lineman?
Two to the far side. That's going to be offsides against the Rams. So that's going to put it 5 yards, make it 2nd and 2. As I'm looking, McKnight with a cramp of Charlie horse in his leg. They're stretching that out right now.
Is this one lineman going or two linemen going?
Ball marked on the 42. Canes must cross the 40 for the first down. 4:41 on the running clock. 2nd and 2. We're in the 3rd period. And Canes come up with 2 to the far side. Straight ahead snap, and across the 40 goes Josh. And that's a first down. Ball rests on the 40. 1st and 10 for the Canes. 4 minutes left in the 3rd. 2 to the far side. One back set. Inside handoff. Loss of 2. Rain comes back.
One guy out there. I think Pete might bring if Lucas goes out there and Logan goes out there, then Jalen got to come out.
Called 2nd and 12, almost 2nd and 13, as the ball rests almost on the 43. 2 to the near side, wing on the far side. Josh goes left side, crosses the 40, back down 39.
Brought down by Daniel Timmons.
We're going to have 4 D linemen, 3 linebackers, 4 DBs. Since Pumpkin's one of
2:41. 3rd and call it 10. They have 9 on the. They gotta get well over the 30 for that first down.
Bad snap, it's on the ground.
Bad snap, and Highlands recovers.
Recovered by Highlands.
our personnel.
Highlands, 1st and 10, ball rests on the 43. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Rain coming down and back to pass. Pass sails over the middle and a catch made at the 45. That's enough for the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 45. Crossing midfield, the Rams, he went up high for that catch and was able to come down absolutely.
5 yards.
1st and 10, 3 go to the far side, 1 to the near side. Canes defense has to make a stop. Fakes the inside handoff, quarterback goes wide on the far side, cuts across the 40 and out at the 37. And they'll mark it at the 39. 2nd and 4.
Make him earn it. Come on. Make him earn it.
This is a get back. They're going to mark this one off.
Rain continues to fall. And 1:53 on the clock. I can't figure out what the stoppage or discussion is.
Right on the house.
Ball resting on the 39. They have to get to the 35 for the first. So it's 2nd and 4, 1:53. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. With that one back set, and up come the Canes, and they miss the tackle. He gets down to the 32. That's a first down.
Right now by 36.
Clock wound at 1:35. 1:27. Quarterback comes up with a draw.
Hold on to carry. Right down by Walker Robinson.
And tackle made at the 30. We're under a minute, down to 53 and counting. 2 to each side with a one back set, and quarterback changing the play at the line. Pass, and he gets a block and turns it down. Gets down to the 12. And it's 33.9 seconds as Payne Proud brings him down.
First and 10, Highlands at the Newcastle flag.
First and 10, Highlands. Ball run across the 11. And I'd like to thank Allie's Upper Crust on Highland Avenue in Newcastle for being the newest sponsor of NCTV45.
And the end of the third quarter with the score, Newcastle 31.
That ends the third. And we're moving to the fourth, folks. As we show you our scoreboard change. Happy to be bringing it to you. You're watching NCTV45 in Newcastle. The Train.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45.
Well, we're in the fourth. Ball rests on the 11. And the Kings need to stop. To the far side, pass thrown and dropped.
and fast, and DJ Loveland goes incomplete.
Last time we didn't have a team, I think it was like
Two to each side, one back set. Quarterback fakes it and drops it and recovered by the Canes. Here comes the rain. Just as the rain started, the Canes recovered the fumble. First and 10 from the 15. Nadine, we're looking for some word from you. Dusty, if you're listening, keep your eyes on Beaver and Montour. Inside handoff, and Josh taking it right up the middle and right to midfield.
Brought down by Seth Cole. Always a pick up the first down.
As soon as you get Punker back in there and it stabilizes the quarterback position, everybody else who becomes in play. The rain starts to come down a little bit harder, and the Canes start to gather a little more momentum. Hurricanes do best over water. Two to the near side, one to the far side, and there goes McKnight, who dances to the 45 and out at the 42. Now we're across midfield, and there goes the bell. 26-13 Beaver, and that's just fine with me. As the rain comes down, the Beaver Bobcats get a 13-point lead. The Canes have a 17-point lead, and the ball, 11:09 in the game. And I can tell you the rain is coming down. Inside handoff and nothing doing. That made it hard going because the rain is actually blowing. The rain is actually blowing right to left on your screen. And I mean, it is. Walking back to the right, everybody goes through and crossing the 30 down to the 27 is McKnight. They're going to spot it on the 28. That's just fine. 10-23. And right now, the Canes got to feel for the first time like it's a sunny California day. With a 31-14 lead, 10 minutes to go in the game, and things breaking right down with Beaver and Montour. Things look really, really good. Ball rolls, and Stapp never got back. The ball rolled right on the ground. In Italian, that would be like a bocce game. And nobody picked it up. Colleen just stayed there. 9:52 on the clock, 31-14.
Number 3, right?
And 2 to each side. Pass goes sailing over the middle and broken up and falls short. And that's at the 9:45 mark. Reminiscent of the rain that was down at Blackhawk. The only difference is Newcastle, we're under a nice big roof. Snap pass caught at the 36. 9:38 on the clock. Maybe we need a score and the quarter. Wind's starting to kick up. That wind's a little chilly coming out of the west, southwest. And we told you you were going to get this if you watched Lawrence County 45.
Kane got 3 out there.
3 to the far side, 1 near side. Kane's in single coverage on the far side, and quarterback keeps it, crosses up to the 45. Nadine, if you're listening, we need that score and the quarter. Continues to come down. 8:36. 31-14. Ball stopped on the 41 for a loss of 3. Called the 42. 8:23 and the clock is moving.
Shanky went in, so you make it out. Get higher around. Good timeout. Call the timeout.
3rd and 11. Timeout called by the Canes. 8 minutes left in the ball game. They're in the 3rd quarter down at the Beaver Montour game and 26-13. And I want to thank Nadine for giving us scores on that. Everybody got the rain gear on and it is coming down. It got nasty here, folks, just a little bit ago, and the stands, everybody pretty well up under the roof, as there's no shelter on the other side, and the band from Highlands heads to the bus. Eight minutes, 3rd and 13, 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side, straight ahead run, and crosses the 50, out to the 49. Maggie give 4th down and 5. 4th and 5, 2 to each side. Pass intercepted, and he's gone. There is nobody in front of him. And into the end zone. And the Canes score 38-14. And penalty marker on the field, and the touchdown is good.
Touchdown is good. Unsportsmanlike like conduct against Highlands.
And they're going to line up for the kick. And on for the extra point at 7:09.
Well, especially the years
Ball will be spotted right behind the pole on the 10-yard line. Down, up, and good.
Highlands kicking down for the extra point is good. It was 7:09 left to go in the ball game. The score, Newcastle 38, Highlands 14.
38-14. And 7:09 left in the fourth. Canes feeling good about this one, and now all eyes are to the south as we check, and the breeze begins to blow. As I'm taking a look out, I see basically everybody under the stands, everything else is wet. And we're awaiting the kick. Kick sails down, hits, bounces into the end zone. That'll come out to the 20.
Right, Steve in the touchback. Highlands will have the ball first and 10 at their own 20 yard line.
3 minutes to go in the third. 33-13 Beaver. Beaver up by 20. Canes up by 24. Rain coming down, and that sets up our date with Ambridge and their date with South Fayette. Ball crosses the 25 down to the 26. 7 minutes.
Brought down by Matt Jordan.
Ball lies on the 26, 2nd and 5, 6:35 on the clock, and it's running. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Inside handoff crosses the 30 down to the 32, and Canes don't mind so much as it chews clock. They'll move the first down markers. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 32. Just nothing, no long runs. Clock at 6:20 and wound. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Inside handoff gets a few more. We're down to the 6-minute mark. All eyes turning to the south as Nadine keeping us informed. .536 and counting. 2nd and call it 8. .520. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side, a 1 back set. Canes ready to pounce. Ball caught. Canes keeping everything in front of them. That's the way to do it. We're at the 5-minute mark. This is actually a real good first as the Canes, it's 9:30 and Canes finishing earlier than everybody else right now. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Quarterback keeps it, crosses the 40, down to the 44. We're at the 4-minute mark, 4 minutes and 42 seconds. They're going to wind the clock. And the Rams actually doing a great job killing the clock for the Canes. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Snap back, handoff to the fullback, who gets to the 45. Canes waiting for that. Rocco and Roger setting up and knocking them down. And ball resting at the 45, and we're at the 4-minute mark now. Loving it. Rain starting to ease up some. 3 to come to the near side, 1 to the far side with a 1 back set. And across the 50, and a fumble on the play, and that goes to the Canes with 3:38. Ball will rest on the 47. 1st and 10 for the Canes at 3:38.
Newcastle takes over. 1st and 10, 0-47.
33-13. Still the same down at Beaver Montour game. Here come the Canes.
Let's count 11 and make sure we have 11 out there with the correct numbers. And you have 11 and they're properly numbered, so they're ready to properly see. 3:38
Canes back onto the field. Two to the near side, 2 to the far side. And Canes cross the 47 out to the 48. 3:27 on the clock moving. Rain has calmed down, but the wind's still blowing. Second and call it 9. We're at the 3-minute mark. 38-14, Canes. Everybody up on the line. Canes run across right midfield. And penalty marker. 2 hands were on the ball. Canes taking care of business. .244 on the clock.
You want to? Yeah, I mean,
And there's the march off against the Rams. Which makes it a first down. And
yeah, we're done.
That was a double personal foul penalty. 30 yards, and you don't often see something like that. Right now,
I didn't cry this time. The only time I cried was when Marshall Michael brought the
things looking good down south.
Oh yeah,
Motion comes to the near side. And straight ahead go the Canes. And there's nobody there as he crashes down inside the 2 down to 5. Ball marked on the 2 with 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes, 3 seconds. Two to the near side. One to the far side, jet sweep, and we get him to go down to the 2. And before we go off, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Nadine, back at the station, please text us an updated score on Montour and Beaver as we have 1 minute left in the ball game.
Newcastle will remain alive going into next week. Apparently, it's falling in their favor. Not good news for not tonight. Not good news for not Highlands will be out. Beaver will be in for a win. We're going to be down to Monster and
Whistle blows at 35.
I'll go to the locker room and get it.
And I'm going to ask you have a fresh score on the game down in Montour. As we continue to look with 16, 17, down to 11, 10. That's the ball game. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to NCTV45. Canes win 38-14. Playoff hopes right there. And what a beautiful senior night. Canes still have luck. And we'll keep you informed. You're watching NCTV45, and as we like to say, we're broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45.
Thanks, man. Thanks, bud.